Hi, hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Bella and today we are doing our March TBR. So we are going to be letting my little TBR jar choose my March TBR, which is absolutely insane. How is it already March? Like, we are literally in 2025 and it's already March. I'm baffled, I'm shocked, but without further ado, let's get into it. I think we should maybe put a few more prompts in. It is pretty full, but a lot of these I already have used. I also have a few books that I have to read for videos, so hopefully we can kind of incorporate those into the TBR. But I think we're gonna choose 6, I think. I think 6 is like a perfect number. I always forget as well that February has only 28 days because I was like reading a few books and I'm like, yep, I'm definitely gonna have these for my February wrap up. And then I realized it was literally the 28th and I'm like, oh my god, the month is literally done. Like, what do you mean? So now all my reads that I'm currently reading are gonna count for March. So anyways, let's go through the jar without further ado. Okay, March is also kind of like a crazy month because I'm getting my wisdom teeth out next week, so that is going to be like a huge surgery. I'm going to be in a lot of pain, I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm getting 3 teeth out, so that's going to be nice and fun. So hopefully I'm stuck at home for like a week straight. Hopefully I get through a bunch of books because I really have nothing else to do other than read, so hopefully I can do that. But anyways, first pick. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. That's on the top, this one. This says a book with an animal on the cover. Let's have a little look at my TBR cart. It is absolutely filled to the brim with books. I'm also trying to see if there's any that like, actually, I have the perfect one. Give me 2 seconds. For a book with an animal on the cover, I think I'm going to go with Apprentice to the Villain. This is by Hannah Nicole Mora. I read Assistant to the Villain and absolutely adored it. And if you can see, there is a little frog on the cover. He's so cute. I absolutely love Kingsley. He's so funny. He holds up, like, as you can see, he holds up like these little and it is just like so funny. He is just iconic. I absolutely love this series. I think it's so much fun. I've had a lot of mixed reviews on it, but having the absolute best time with this series, I think it's just so cute. It's like Grumpy Sunshine, he's the villain and she's like his assistant, and she's just like so like goody two shoes, everything. You would not expect her to be the assistant to the villain, and it's in this like little kind of like a fantasy world, and it's just so interesting. And this book really picks up and I'm really liking where it's going. But yeah, I think at the moment, because I actually did start reading this, that's why I thought I was going to finish this in February, but I actually am like halfway through the book anyway. Is that kind of like, does that count? I feel like that's kind of like a bit cheeky, but like my TBR, my rules. But if you guys have read this, please let me know like your thoughts as well. And I know that she's coming out with a new book. I think it's Accomplice to the Villain. I think that's coming out in August, so that should be really exciting to read as well. Yeah, and there's also Kingsley again on the back as well, so I feel like that kind of counts. There's also a unicorn, so double points, you know what I mean? But I'm really excited to read this. That is our first book on the TBR. Also, look at this card. Seinfeld. I literally grew up on Seinfeld and I just love it so much, and it's just so funny that we have this. I ended up getting it as a present for like my dad because he absolutely loves the show, and it's like my favorite mug. Book number 2, let's go. Okay, got this one. What's it gonna be? Oh my god, wait. This is kind of so good. So this says, I don't know if you can see that, a book with less than 200 pages. Oh my god, I don't even know if I have a book with less than 200 pages. I have down here Convenience Store Woman. I don't know how many pages that is. Oh, wait, is that? Oh my god, that's actually really perfect. Just trying to see if that's the acknowledgements. Okay, this has 163 pages. This is Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. This is basically, from what I've heard, this is like a character study of this woman, and she works in this convenience store and she is really content with that, but people in her life are not content with the fact that that is all she does. And I think it is a big study on the women experience and all as such, and I feel like these kind of books are so important to read. And especially, like, it's just also crazy that this has obviously been okay, yeah, so it's translated from the Japanese by Ginny Tapley Takamori. And I think it's just crazy that no matter what culture you come from, no matter the culture, religion, background, anything, women's experiences are so universal. And I think these kind of books are so, so important. Women are always going to be looked at and judged based on our gender and everything. So I think I'm very, very excited to read this. Again, 163 pages. I am down for that. She's so tiny, she's so cute. I know there's a lot of like different color additions to this book as well. There's like a pink, blue, all the other ones, but I really like the yellow one. I think it's really cute. But yeah, so that is going to be our second book. Kind of perfect, love it. That's Convenience Store Woman. Guys, I'm kind of loving the TV. I mean, we picked 2 books, but I'm kind of loving it at the moment. Okay, next one. Oh my god. Okay, that one. We have got, oh, I like this one. The paper is like literally ripping. It says a book with a pretty cover. Okay, oh my god, there's so many. I have so many pretty covers. One of my absolute favorite covers though is My Dark Romeo. I do really like that one. I'm trying to see what else I like. There's a lot of Christina Lauren on my TBR. This cover is absolutely beautiful. I did get a copy from HarperCollins. This is Upon a Starlit Tide. Like, look at that. That is literally gorgeous. So we'll keep looking. I don't know what else I have here. I really love this cover too. A River Enchanted. Like, it's so, just so like mystical and beautiful. I really like that one. There's so many covers that I'm like actually obsessed with. Okay, I have a lot of more options, but let's go through them. I also absolutely love the cover and all of the covers in this series, but that is The Woven Kingdom by Tyra Muffy. I still have not finished the Shatter Me series. I'm up to Restore Me, and I have been reading, I finished reading the first 3 and the novellas and stuff in, oh my god, I think it was 2023, I think it was 2023, and I still haven't read Restore Me, but I've heard incredible things about this series, and I know there's a new one coming out soon. But this cover, literally beautiful. So that's another option. We then have Heavenly Bodies. I've been hearing such great things about this book, and I know it's just come out. My boyfriend gifted it to me for Valentine's Day, and I'm so grateful. And it's just so beautiful. Like, it's just absolutely stunning. Obsessed with this one as well. I then have Two Twisted Crowns. I think I absolutely love the covers of this duology. Like, that is just beautiful. So that's another option. I actually have not started reading this. I just had a bookmark in here because I finished the other one and I really wanted to start this one. But the cover is just so stunning. Like, are you kidding? And the last one I have, I wouldn't say this is a pretty cover, but I really, really love this cover, and that's Renegades. I think it's so cool. So I wouldn't say it's pretty, but I really, really like it. So I think, oh my god, there's so many. I cannot choose. Okay. Look at the options. Okay, let's try and get some of them out. I'm gonna put Upon a Starlit Tide back. Oh, I really do want to read this one, and just like, it's so beautiful. Two Twisted Crowns is definitely an option. I definitely want to keep this in the options. A River Enchanted is absolutely beautiful, but I don't know if it's my favorite here. So put that one back. My Dark Romeo is really, really beautiful. And then this Woven Kingdom. Oh my god, why is this the hardest thing I've ever done? I mean, it's not, but like, this is just such a difficult, I'm horrible with decisions. I mean, I'm a Libra. I think I'm gonna go with this Woven Kingdom by Tahira Murphy. I really want to start this series, and I think it's just so beautiful, and the whole series is just absolutely stunning. So I think I'm gonna go with this one for our third pick. The next one, oh my god, why did so many come out? Oh my god. Okay, well, one dropped. No, wait, actually 2 dropped. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick one of them. A book with flowers on the cover. Oh my god, are you literally kidding? That literally have flowers on it. Let's go through our options again. No, this doesn't have flowers. That's okay. None of these options have flowers, so now I'm gonna have to really like look back into it. I mean, A River Enchanted does have flowers as well. You see? Oh, actually. Okay, I've got one. Because I actually do really, really want to read this one. I know a lot of the romance books would have flowers on them, but I read so many romance books in February that I'm like, oh my god, I kind of like need a break. I'm kind of here for my fantasy, whatever, lit fic, anything. Anyways, I ended up getting out the Prison Healer because there's a huge flower just here. I think it's really, really pretty, and I've heard such great things about this series. So, I mean, like, I've heard such great things about this series, and I know she's an Australian author as well. So I might choose this one, to be honest. It's between these two, but I think I might go the Prison Healer as well. I think it's really, really cool. It's really pretty, and I'm excited to start the series as well. Oh my god, there's so many series being started, but it's okay. That is our fourth pick. The TBR cart is like fully full. There's like books back here as well. Like it's at capacity, but it's fine. And then I've got so many more books as well on that shelf and this shelf that are also TBR, but I can't fit everything on the cart. So I'm even thinking, because this one is like literally falling apart. So I'm thinking of getting one of the ones from IKEA. I remember I bought one last time, like a few years ago, and I just must have not built it correctly because it literally fell apart. So it was 100% my fault. I definitely didn't build it properly, so I might ask someone else to build it this time. Oh my god, they all just come out. Okay, we've got one. Okay. No. We've got a cartoon cover. So basically all my romance books. I don't think there's really any fantasy books with cartoon covers. Okay, we're going romance, guys. We're going romance. I'm trying to think if there's any romance books that I'm really in the mood for. I do really want to read You and Me on Vacation. I got the cartoon covers. I do really want to read this one as well. Any Christina Lauren I haven't really read, but I've heard The Paradise Problem is really, really good, so that could be another option. I think my options are between You and Me on Vacation and The Paradise Problem. Why do they have really similar covers? Is that just me? I don't know. Am I in my Emily Henry mood, or am I in... I know that Destiny Sidwell said this one is really, really funny and everything, so I'm kind of leaning towards this one. Actually really interested in it. So I might choose... I know I've picked so many Christina Lauren books for my TBR. I never ever get around to them, but I'm gonna pick The Paradise Problem for our fifth book. Yay! Now, I think this one might be our actual last pick, which is really, really exciting. So, okay, I'm trying to get some of the bottom ones, because I know that they're ones that I haven't actually picked yet, because they're still like folded perfectly. One, a sequel. So, stop it right now. Ah, stop it right now. Ah! Okay. So this is definitely an option. I have got some more options as well. Let's go through them. There are 4 options for this one, which is a sequel. So of course, first I have Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig, which is the second book to One Dark Window. Absolutely love this one, so that's an option. We then have Glint by Raven Kennedy. This is the second book to Guild, and I really, really, really want to continue the series. You cannot find the books anywhere. This was the only one that they had left at the books, well, at like Big W, so I really, really want to read this. I think it's such a fun series. I want to see where she goes with it, but that is Glint. The next option we have, which I really need to read, is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. This is the second book to Divine Rivals. Divine Rivals was like one of my favorite books of, I think it's 2024, but it was one of my favorite books of all time of that year. And I still need to get around to it. I'm just so scared that it's not going to live up. I don't know if, like, you know what I mean? When, like, the first book is a 5 stars and you just don't know if the second one is going to live it up and also, like, make you feel the same way about the characters. So this one I'm skeptical of, but I'm really, really excited because I've only heard amazing things. I'm just in my own head about it. And the last option is Daisy Hates. I know I was supposed to read this in February. I didn't get around to it, but I love Magnolia Parks. And again, I think it's the exact same thing with Ruthless Vows, is that I'm just a bit scared, but I know everyone loves Daisy Hates and they love Julian, so I'm very excited to meet Julian. So let's pick our option. I've got so many series that I'm in the middle of, so I might even make like a finishing book series video again and try and get through actually all these series. But oh my god, it's so hard to like think like what series am I like itching to pick up again. So okay, I think I'm gonna pick between these two, just because if I finish them, then that's the series or duology done. So I think, I'm so sorry, Ruthless Vows, I think I'm gonna go with Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig, just because then I can have that little duology done and off my series checker. These are all of the books that are going to be on my March TBR. We'll go through them really quickly again. We have Two Twisted Crowns, we have The Paradise Problem, The Prison Healer, This Woven Kingdom, Convenience Store Woman, and lastly we have Apprentice to the Villain. I feel like we have a really good TBR stacked up here. Like, these are some great books and I'm so excited to read each and every one. I'm actually really excited about this TBR. I think we picked a really good one. So those are all of our little options, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. I hope you guys had the best day and I'll see you next time. Bye!